This is the last stand on Earth.
The Peter Schiff Show is on. Call in now. 855-4-SCHIFF. That's 855-472-4433.
I don't know when they decided that they wanted to make a virtue out of selfishness.
Your money, your stories, your freedom. The Peter Schiff Show.
Welcome, everybody. It's Peter Schiff here at SchiffRadio.com. 855-4-SCHIFF is the phone number to call if you want to be part of today's program. This is my last program from the studio this week. Later on this evening, I am off to the UK. I'm going to be in London for the Money Show. Looking forward to seeing any of the listeners to the Peter Schiff Show who happen to listen on the other side of the pond. This is going to be the first time that I ventured over to the UK to participate in the Money Show over there. No stranger to the Money Shows here. I'm going to be doing the Money Show in Orlando this year, the Money Show in Vegas, and I just came back from doing the Money Show in Toronto. So if you're, again, in the UK or maybe somewhere in Europe, and you want to take a trip, I will be there for the next 4 days or so, though I will try to call in maybe to the show. We get a lot of economic data coming out. We've got the GDP number coming out tomorrow, and we've got the jobs number that should have come out last week coming out on Friday. So these are going to be some big economic numbers that I think the markets will ignore and react to both at the same time. Also tomorrow, we're going to get the Twitter IPO. The markets seem all at Twitter about this opportunity to gamble and make some money. Because, Twitter is still not profitable. They've been around for a while. Everybody is tweeting. Yet they still haven't figured out how to monetize these tweets. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. But the people who buy the stock are going to be gambling that they will. Or maybe they don't care. Maybe they just feel like they'll be able to sell their shares long before the question as to whether or not Twitter ever makes any money is answered. But it does show you the speculative frenzy with which people are gobbling up these kinds of stocks. Everybody wants to gamble. Meanwhile, there are legitimate investments that I think represent tremendous value, which the market ignores as people trip over one another to chase whatever they think might have some momentum. The market's actually is strong today. Everything is up. The Dow is up, oil's up, gold's up, foreign currencies are up, which I guess means the dollar is down. But the euro's strong, the pound is strong. Unfortunately for me, I'm going to have to buy those expensive pounds when I get to the UK. But Australia, New Zealand currencies are strong. Better than expected jobs growth coming out of New Zealand last night. Also, in the Japanese minutes, they release minutes from the BOJ. And again, the concerns that they're expressing over their policy to stoke the fires of inflation. The Bank of Japan is worried that prices are rising, but wages are not. And therefore, their plan is backfiring because they need wages to rise too, in addition to prices. But, one person's wage is somebody else's price. People forget that we all pay wages when we buy goods and services. And to generally say, well, wages need to go up, and that's going to be